Fort Peck Reservoir. It's the largest earthen dam in the country, and it's part of the Missouri River system. It's a gigantic body of water, and I think it's got more shoreline than the entire west coast of the United States. You can spend an entire lifetime here to figure this fishery out. I'm so excited to come back and target these big walleye. It's something that I think about all the time. I love chasing these fish, but it's not just about chasing and catching a whole bunch of walleye. We figured out how to target the really big walleye that they have here, and that's what I'm excited about.
Hurry up, Rylan.
Oh my God.
It's a walleye.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Last year, Austin and I came to Fort Peck, and we caught a big walleye the first 20 minutes we were here, and that was it. It was right at ice out. We struggled. So I was thinking maybe my pattern sucks. You know, maybe I don't know what I think I know, and figured it out the last time I was here. So I'm really excited to come back, but I'm also nervous because if this doesn't work, then all of my theories are out the window. Our first morning walleye fishing. What this place is more known for. You know, you saw us the last few days with Jared and the big boat chasing king salmon, which was super fun and successful. We had a good time, but now it's time to get after the big walleye.
So Dennis calls me and says, going back to Fort Peck. If you saw the show last year, we came, we smashed some giant fish, but the fishing was hard. We fished 10, 11 hours a day for one bite. So I'm thinking this year, we're gonna go a little later and I'm gonna get some redemption.
We got Austin and Rylan with me, the A-team.
After Door Shack, I caught so many more big fish than the other guys. They want me to come back and fish with them at Fort Peck.
What are you excited for?
Catch the big walleye.
Yeah, that's what you're...
Big walleye and pike. Pike's gonna be the best part. I've never caught one before, and on Instagram and stuff, they look really fun to catch.
I'm gonna take this walleye shallow and push it right in close. I'm gonna try to get it way over there. Big fish on the bottom. So we're gonna try to keep the boat 15 to 20. One thing about trolling here, it's a really tough place to stay on the contour lines because there's so much undulation, just cliffs everywhere, and it goes out and comes back, and it's very helpful to have the map, a good map on your Humminbird to do it. But you can see this big mark here now.
That's our walleye deep.
Outside.
Buried it. So I was 150. 100 behind the board and 50 out. So definitely walleye.
But out in 30 to 32 feet of water.
Oh yeah, nice walleye. Nope, pike. Nope, it's a walleye. Giant walleye. Yeah!
Whoa, dude! That thing is a monster on the color that we picked.
Same exact scenario as last year. We're fishing 20 minutes. We smashed this giant 27-inch walleye, and I'm thinking, oh no, not again. I can't go 2 weeks with only catching one fish. That's a good walleye when you look down in the water and you think it's a giant pike.
Oh my Lord.
Nice. Beautiful. So, what that tells us is that our theory was right, that these bigger walleyes were out suspended under these bait balls.
Deep.
Because we're fishing down probably maybe 20 feet if we're lucky on those walleye deeps. In 30 foot of water, absolutely smoked it.
20 minutes in, he smashes a 27-inch walleye. And we're like, uh-oh, deja vu? Let's hope this isn't our last big fish of the trip. Introducing P-Line EndurX 4, a new standard in braided fishing line. Built with 4-carrier construction, EndurX 4 delivers unbeatable strength, durability, and value without compromise. Engineered with Aqua Shield, our proprietary coating eliminates water absorption. This keeps it floating higher and it resists freezing, giving you peak performance even in the harshest conditions. And here's a game changer. EndurX 4 is the only braid backed by a lifetime no-fade warranty. That's right, color that lasts a lifetime, all EndurX. EndurX 4, because your line is the most important thing between you and the fish of a lifetime. As a couple days go on, we're starting to fish some of these places, and you really have to dial in the program. Figure out where you can run clean, figure out where these big walleye are moving during the day. You know, they're built, their eyes are evolved for hunting in low light conditions. We're getting up at 4 in the morning, we're getting on the water by 5, and you know, we're putting these baits in the water before anybody else is out there and working them across these main lake points and all these places that they should be. But it just takes a lot of time to really figure out and dial in what you need to be doing. Day 2, we're trolling and we're working this spot, and we have one good fish to the boat, and my planer board goes off and it's in shallow. It's in about 18 feet of water, and the bill's ticking. I could see it pull that board back just perfect, like it's supposed to. And then it gets taken down. I get it, and it's fighting just like a walleye. It's staying deep, taking a little bit of line. Feels like a walleye. Pretty sweet. Yeah. God, that's a big fish. And I get it to the boat, and Austin's like, oh my God, that's a giant fish.
Hurry up, Ryan.
Oh my God.
It's a walleye.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Holy no, let me see those pliers. Oh my, oh my God.
Dude.
Oh. And we get this thing in the net, 32 inches. It's a freaking monster. Like, by far the biggest walleye I've ever caught. A big belly. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. What a pig. Look at that fish. All right, buddy.
You want to weigh it?
Yeah, he's had enough. There's something about these big walleye that I love to chase. How they look too. They've got 2 dorsal fins on the back, spiny, a big mouth full of teeth, and then eyes, these big iridescent looking eyes that are evolved for hunting at night in low light conditions. Like, they are the ultimate predator. They eat fish, they eat what they want. Nothing really messes with these fish. That's why they do so well. And there's just something about those walleye when they get to a certain size that are just cool. That thing took it, boom. I could see my bandit just clipping bottom just a little bit, tick, tick, and then boom, just that classic walleye pull. Felt good, and unlike the pike that had been coming to the top, it just stayed deep and just swam, and then got to the boat. Oh my God, what a fish, big fish. I love big walleye.
That's what we came here for, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
It says on the...
This is the color. I actually had a couple on it the other day when we got the fish. But you can see it's got some mud on the bill. That means it was digging like it's supposed to. Now we gotta duplicate that. So we've got one big walleye on blue shiner, one big walleye on green clown, and a couple other lost on both of those colors. So you can see the blue shiner is actually really purple. It's got some purple on the back and like a holograph side, that holographic looking tape on the side, really shiny, and a chartreuse belly. These fish are in here eating Cisco. You know, those Cisco, we've seen a few fish now puke up exactly that size bait, so that bandit's duplicating that perfectly. I think it's a pike.
Yeah.
It's up on top fighting already.
Blue shiner.
No, it's a walleye. It's a big walleye.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Big walleye, blue shiner. Watch out, coming through. Holy cow. Came up on top, I thought it was a freaking. Oh, wow. Ryland. PB walleye.
I get my first walleye to the boat, and it's the monster, the biggest walleye I've ever caught in my life.
Oh my God. Look at that bad boy. Well, I figured something out.
this is awesome. We totally have put something together now. Now it's not just a fluke. Now we know what we're doing. Trolling big plugs. Big monster, bandit, walleye deeps. We're trying to stay like 20 to 25 feet. We're trying to keep it as close to the bottom as we can get it. And working. It's working.
Huge.
Blue shiner. About time you started smiling. Been waiting on you all day.
Jesus. I was just sitting there not paying attention, and Dennis told me there was a fish on the rod, so I grab it, set the hook, and I reel this big old thing in.
What we're putting together here is the boat has to be in about 20 to 22 feet of water for all these plugs to be in the right place, which is on the bottom, clicking every once in a while to maybe a foot off the bottom. This Fort Peck is so crazy with all the points and secondary places that these fish hang out, you have to have a good map. The only way we would find this is if we were able to follow these contours. These are close, I got it way zoomed in. But basically, we gotta be right in the middle of this green stuff with one planer board here and one planer board here. That's been the key. And then the flat lines are running right through this. And I think the key is that we're able to keep these bandits, these walleye lures, right on the bottom, which is a thing for walleye, obviously. My hopes is building on this program is to get 5 fish. That's my goal. 5 of these walleye, say 27 inches and over in one day. That would be like success for me. I mean, one of these big walleyes is a fish of a lifetime for the most part. But if I get 5 of them in the boat, I'll feel like I succeeded.
Just waiting for them to make it.
It looks so good.
Feels like it's staying down there.
Yeah, it is. It looks so good. It looks so good.
Feels like a walleye. But we've been wrong every time. Or 2 weeks straight.
Yeah. Walleye? No, it's a pike. Pike? No, it's a walleye.
It's heavy for sure. It's not a little one. Got
Yeah.
no weight, got no planer board, got nothing.
Yeah. On the inside turn. We've been marking a ton of fish out here too. Big walleye. Yes! Dude, on that new color too.
Yep, on the carrot top.
On the carrot top. Yeah, baby!
Nice!
Let's go Laker fishing.
Now we get to go Laker fishing. A little different color we put on. Try something else. Carrot top.
Show off.
Totally different. There we go. You got a picture of him?
25.
24 and a half.
24 half.
Count as 25.
Still a good one.
That'll work.
See if we go down there and bite Rylands.
So I really feel like we figured it out. You know, we know the depth, we know the speed, we know the colors. This will be the day. This will be the day we put in a huge limit into the boat, and I'm excited.
I'm gonna pull in the birthday fish, birthday pike. Yeah, I was just starting to tap, but I was looking at the loons and I looked back and it was just buried. Oh yeah! Woo! We'll take that birthday fish. Oh my God. Wow. Dude, I'm glad we pulled in there. Checked a new spot. All right, pull them over here, can you? That one's 27 inches. That's a good one. Send her back. And we end up with a couple big fish. We're like, okay, it's happening. Oh, then the wind comes up and it's howling. And I'm not happy. Like, I know it's a good thing when the wind comes up, but it's ripping and it's blowing us out to where we can't fish. And I'm actually on my way in, and I said, you know what, there's one spot that I want to check out. I think we can make a clean run. The wind's ripping, and we noticed, Austin, I noticed that it's getting milky, it's getting murky along these points, and it looks pretty good. Like these walleye are conditioned for this. We make our way in, rod goes off. Catch one big one, 27-incher, I think. Rod goes off again. Austin calls it. Hey, we're coming up over this point, over this hump. He's like, we should get bit right here. Boom, rod goes off.
It is a big walleye.
Yeah.
Huge walleye.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a big walleye. I could see it when I was getting the net.
Yes. Yes. What a hog. Okay, there you go. There you go. Look at his face.
Look at the head on that one.
Yeah, dude. 27, 28.
Motor back up there.
Yep. And we learned a new spot. We just got two big fish, a 27 and a 28 in about 20 minutes of each other. Another big fish. And then we make one more pass. Another big fish. Yep.
And grab the net.
A pattern or a spot.
Well, we definitely got a pattern,
Yeah, we definitely got a pattern.
but for the first time, it really feels like we may have like a pile of fish right in a little spot.
Yes! Oh my God.
Is that on Carrot Top again?
Dude,
Yes.
Carrot Top for the win.
Get that board. We got double.
Double.
Get that board around. Don't just unsnap it. You gotta let me reel down to it. There you go. Let go.
Wow.
Ah, come off? Yeah.
Another 28-inch fish stacked in here feeding. We got our 5. We got our 5 giant walleye. So we're so excited. That was kind of our goal. You know, we always have goal and things in mind when we come to do these trips. And I feel like I have completed a task at this point. I feel accomplished, and we're thinking about the Gov Cup next year. So, you know what? We might come back and fish a tournament. You never know. Stay tuned.